Welcome back to another video. One is gonna be the lessons of 2024. So yes, I've done this kind of video before, but I feel like I want to do it again. And yeah, I've learned more things. I'm a grown individual, so I'm gonna jump straight into it. But number one, don't overexert yourself when you're trying to make friends. Baby, don't do it. Don't let yourself get lost in your desperation, in your quest, in your mission to make new friends, especially when you're in a new country. Don't do it. It will harm yourself. Next lesson. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Just don't do it. 9 times out of 10, when my gut has told me something is wrong and I still did it, I was proved right by my gut, knowing that it was wrong. And I've got a big old gut now because I've been off key with everything I'm supposed to be doing. Number 3, don't let someone disrespect you more than 3 times. 1, it could be a mistake. 2, it could be their personality. 3, it's personal. That's just my philosophy. I want to say don't let someone disrespect you once, but I'm a sensitive soul. So what I can interpret as disrespect could just be that person's personality. But baby, if you do it 3 times... I don't know. I feel like at this age, like I'm in my mid to late 20s. At this age, we should kind of know. You should get the feelers of who you're talking to and the kind of vibe that they have. And if you're just going around disrespecting, like that's not just your personality. You've got to learn how to control yourself. Number 4, don't go to your Christmas party if you have a beef with people. Don't do it, baby. I did it this year. I think this was my 2nd Christmas party. And oh my gosh. Never going to a Christmas party again. Number 5, you don't have to tell everyone your life story. You don't have to tell everyone about yourself. You don't have to tell them every little detail about yourself. Let them like kind of fill you out. Let them bring it out for you. Don't just voluntarily give that information, because you don't know if you're going to be talking to that person next week, 2 weeks on, or 3 weeks on. Don't do it. Number 6, life is not easy. You have your easy runs, you have your hard runs, you have your growing runs, and then you have your rock bottom runs. So, you know what? If life is going badly, just remember it does not last. This shall pass. Hypocrite, but this shall pass. Okay? Remember that. Don't get stuck in the negative feelings. Number 7, now this is personal to me. Don't let your anxiety, your overthinking ruin you. Because half the time, people don't care. They don't care. And you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad about disrespecting this person. I feel bad about saying this. But half the time, they've been disrespecting you right in front of your face, but you just couldn't see it. You just couldn't see it. So don't let anxiety or your bloody overthinking get you down. Remember that, because what you're overthinking about is something that someone can just do brazenly. They can just hit you with that. And you're just like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Don't overthink it. Number 8, life goes on. This is something that I really needed to get into my head 2 weeks ago. Life goes on. People forget about it. They might talk about you for a couple days, maybe a week at most, but life goes on. There's someone else that's always going to do something worse than you did. Or you're going to top yourself up and do something even worse. But life goes on. It's a moment in time. You're not someone special. And that hurts my soul when I say that. I'm not someone special. They're not going to remember it for the rest of their lives. Let it go. Life passes on. Number 9, I don't think I've mentioned this, but don't get yourself lost in friendships. This was probably my first point, but don't let yourself get lost in friendships, okay? Don't do it. Don't be so overly invested that you will drop every single thing, because there will come a point in life where you can't do that, and that's being your like personality. You drop everything and people will hate you for it, but we all grown. Number 10, never feel pressured to do anything you're not comfortable with. Because, baby, like I said before, the big old gut tells you something. It tells you something that you're clearly not thinking in your head. If you're not comfortable with it and you still go ahead with it and then you regret it, you have no one else to blame but yourself. You can't say, oh, but they pushed me into it. They asked me to do this. No, baby, you're a human. You're unique. You're your own person in this world. My 11th lesson, being 27 is so freaking hard. It is so hard. I was talking with my friend about this, like, I need a rule book. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm preparing for life, but I also want to have fun. I still feel like I'm still a kid, but I'm not a kid anymore because I've got responsibilities. Number 12, live life, experience it. Even if you have to experience it by yourself. I wanted to wait for everyone to come do the same thing that I wanted to do, but you know what? At the end of the day, not everyone's going to do what you want to do. And baby, you cannot miss out on the things that you want to do because other people don't want to do it. Don't do that to yourself. Number 13, you don't have to attend everything your friends are doing. If it's not for you, do not do it. I remember I booked a ticket for something that I really wanted to go to. It was last minute, but I didn't make it. I feel like that was a divine intervention because the way I was not okay. I was not okay. So not everything is for you that your friends do. Number 14, this is like, it might contradict what I've said before, but you can't just have one group of friends. You can't just have one solid group of friends that you just hang out with. You need separate groups that fit separate lives, separate portions of your life, separate pieces of your life. You have friends for fun, you have friends for emotional support, and you have all-rounder friends. This is my kind of like my 3. Number 15, not everyone is a friend for life. And that's okay. We're adults, we grow up. Number 16. This is number 16. What you study in university is not going to be the rest of your life. I used to think that. I was like, I am going to make use of this degree. But you know what? Screw it. Screw it. I don't like the job. I'm not passionate about it. I'm surprised I'm still here in the job. This is the end of this video. Guys, these are all my own opinions. You can say whatever you like, and people have different opinions. It's okay.